part of the as part of the work process administration, so dialogue, update, NQ, we discussed, right? So today we'll discuss about the background work process. It is a SAP background work process. It's a very important work process here. Background, right? So background work process here. So normally we will call it as the BTC work process. So BTC work process or background work process here. So before we discuss about the background work process, here would like to know how the developers how the developers will write the programs, will write the code. What is the transaction codes they will use to execute the programs, codes, functional models, all those things here. So in SAP, SA38 or SE38 are the transaction codes for the execution of the programs or reports. They will use it here. Programs are, so those things they will use it here. So if you log into the SAP system here, if you log into the SAP system, then here, if you see the transaction codes SA38 or SE38, so they someone locked the basis user. And if you enter the wrong password, it will be locked. So you need to unlock it.
In that case, how to unlock, sir?
There is a transaction code, SU01 in the transaction code. So we have to unlock it. There is a user management transaction code. There we have to go and unlock the transaction, unlock the user here. So that if someone wrongly tried the wrong password, incorrectly tried with the wrong password, so after some time it will be locked. See here, now it got locked. So that will happen. So now it's unlocked. So in SAP, so developers, if you go to the SA38 or SE38, developer will write the programs here. Developer will write the code here, write the programs and coding in this transaction codes here. Developers, right? So they will write it. They will write the programs, coding, and they will execute it. Remaining things they will perform it. This is the manual task for them, writing the coding codes. What is their duty means code, programs, function modules, their data, all those things, their duty here. Normally, they execute their programs. It's a manual task here. So hundreds of lines. Suppose like if you see all the program starts with the R star or RS star, it will start it here. Already standard programs are there in the system which already exist in the system. It will come as part of the your installation. Standard data will come as part of the installation here, right? So here we can search it out, those standard data. So we can search it out here, the standard data, we can get it out. So if you execute that program, that report, that will be executed. So manual task, that is the manual task. Either SE38 or SE38, we can execute it. But SE38, we can also create the programs. We means our functional model, our above team, they will they will create the program. Their duty is creation of the programs. So reports, that is their duty. So here they will perform all those things. They will perform in the systems here. All those things they will perform in the systems here, right? So they can view the source code, what is the code they have written, and they will create or delete, they will amend it, whatever they want, they can do that one here. Why? Because it's their duty. So writing the programs, functional models, structures, everything is their duty here. This is the program. You can see this is a program. How many lines are there? They are the 150, 200 plus 300, 300 plus lines are there here. See, not more than that. It's not, so more than that lines are there here. There's more than one program. It has this many lines. You can see here is many. So many lines are there here, right? So this is like that they will write the programs and code, they will execute. This is a manual task for them. So here, instead of executing the programs or report in the manually, so that is a manual task, right? So we can also automate it. We can also automate it using the background work process. Using the background work process, the program execution, the report executions. So SAP standard programs or standard reports, we can automate it. Automate it means one time if you set up, then automatically every day or every minute, whatever the timings you want to execute it, system will execute the so that report periodically that will be executed, right? So how it is possible, right? It's possible. So here we need to create a job in SM36. You need to create a job in SM36. Okay. So based upon the timings you are giving in the job. So here the background work process will execute that report or program. So periodically as per your schedule, whatever the schedule you have given, so that will be executed. Whatever the schedule you have given, so that will be executed, right? So here SM36, we have to create the one job here. One job we have to create it here. Job means the set of instructions we are giving to the set of instructions we are giving. So periodically, as per the schedule, the report or job will be executed, right? So here we need to go to the SM36 is the transaction code for the creation of the background job here, the job. Suppose like job name, I am creating like a monthly payroll job I am creating. Okay. The priority of the job name. So either it's a high priority. Why? Because the payrolls are very important, right? It's a monthly payroll, high priority here. So in that case, here in that case, so what is the job step here? What is the job step here? So here, there are the three types of job steps are there here. There are the three types of job steps are there here. So this is very important here. One is the above program. One is the above program. The second one is the external command. Second one is the external command. The third one is the external external programs here, right? They are the three types of job steps are there in SAP while creating the job here, right? One is the above program. Above program means what the our ABAPers means our developer teams, they have written the whatever the programs and reports are there. So those programs we can automate it. We can automate it. So that is the one of the thing, whatever they have written in the SAP. So external commands means so outside of the SAP commands, like OS level commands also we can automate it here. Some external programs, then so external programs means outside of the SAP programs. Some other programs or anything. External means outside of the SAP, not in this system, different system. External programs. Those things we can automate it here. So we know if a above program means normally we can use this one. We can use this one here, right? We can use this one here. We can use it here, right? So we can set the program name. We can set the program name here. What is the program name? Maybe program name starts with the RS star. Click on the star button here. N number of programs will be detected. So select the any program. Normally in the real time, you will get the requirement from the your functional or development team. This program you have to run every day, every minute, or daily or monthly, like that they will tell you. So variant is optional. So right. So that is will control it here. Then you have defined the one job step here. One job step you have given. So either anything you can choose it here. Either above program or external program or external command. Either above program or external command or external program. Anything you can choose it here. Anything, either this one, anything this out of these three, anything this two, you can choose it here. You have to You can choose it here, either external command or external program. You can choose anything here, right? Anything you can choose it here. So normally these things will be provided by the your requester who are asking you to create the job. So what this job will do, job will run automatically as per the only one time setup is required in the system, so that it will be automatic. It will be automatically as per the time it will run it. Tomorrow at midnight you need to run the one job, one program, you have to execute it. Then at the same time you have to execute it. Then you are not available that time. Then how? So that is the reason to avoid these manual things and manual mistakes. And so SAP given the one option to the to automate the some kind of programs, reports and everything. So they given a job concept here, job. So a job means if you one time if you set up this job, automatically every day that will be executed, right? So job steps are three types here. Job steps are three types of job steps are there here. Then go to the start conditions here. There the start conditions are there here. SAP job start conditions here. Job startup conditions here. Startup condition. Job startup conditions here. One is the immediate. If you want to stop that, if you want to run the job immediately you can run it. No, I want to give the some date and time. You can give date and time. I want to start the job after the event, then you can run it. Then after the job, you can run it. Then operational modes, then you can use the operational mode concept. There is a concept that time job will run it here, right? Suppose, for example, if you see here, if we want to run the job immediately, we want to run the job immediately, you can run it, right? Immediately the job will be executed. No, I want to run the specific date and time. You can run it. Then tomorrow, I want to run this job means you can give the timelines here. Means giving the timeline. That's why job startup conditions. So one time if you give the startup conditions, suppose like I want to run the job immediately and periodically. Periodically means every hourly I want to run this job. This is a monthly job, right? Then monthly I have to run this job. So then I have to set the timelines here. Then I can give the restrictions like, so in the I don't want to execute on the Saturday, Sundays or public holidays, right? Normally salaries we won't get on the Saturday, Sundays and public holidays, right? So that's why this is the job frequency is the every month this will be executed starting from today. Every month this will be executed, so, but not on the Saturday, Sundays here, right? So that's why I am just saving the job here. Then immediately job step defined. Immediately the job step got defined here. The job step got defined here, right? So which means you have defined the job. If I defined the job here, you have defined the job and now job got created. Now job got created and see job got released status. Job got released status. So for creation of the jobs, so for the job creation of the jobs, we have to do it in the SM36 here. So while creating, you need to provide the job name and job steps. Anything you can select it. Job startup condition, at what time you need to start it, you need to check it out. The status of the job is scheduled status. Then when you assign the timelines, means job startup condition, it will come to the released status. Then it will come to the ready status. Then it will come to the active status. Then it will come to the finished status. Then it will come to the cancelled status. So which means when you when you're creating the job, that time it's scheduled status only. But when you assign the timelines, that will come to the released, then ready for execution. Active means job is currently running status. Finished means job is successfully finished. Cancelled means job got cancelled. Job got cancelled status due to some issue. Job got cancelled status. So how to check now? You have scheduled a monthly job, so we need to know whether job is successfully completed or not, right? If you go to the SM37 transaction code, then put the job name. Sir, I remember, I don't remember the job name. Then I only remember the monthly. Then just put the star, monthly star, which user. Then what is the job status, right? Just click on the execute. Then you see monthly job. So monthly job, see here, monthly job which you scheduled here, monthly job which is scheduled here, right? Two times you have scheduled the monthly job here. One is the, so today at so 5:48 one job will be executed. Then so again, so today 5:49 one more job will be executed here. Like that, you have scheduled the two jobs, you scheduled it here. Two jobs we have scheduled it here, right? So this is the way we can schedule the jobs. Sir, I don't want to run this job. I want to cancel it. You can cancel the jobs here. Sir, I don't want to run this job. I want to delete the jobs, means there is an option to delete the jobs from the databases. So job will be deleted, right? So like that, we can release, if we want to change the timelines, so you can do that one. If you want to change the timelines, we can do that one here. Sir, I want to check how many jobs are executed by this user, means just give the star and execute. It will be displayed here. How many jobs are running in the system? It will be displayed here. See here, the jobs are canceling status here. Jobs are cancelled status. Many jobs are there here. Many jobs are there. These jobs all are canceling status here. So what is this job? So why it is canceling here, right? There is a spool internal error. Spool internal error. See here, job started with the user ID. So the previous batch people, they have created, I think. So it got failure. The job got failure here, right? The job got failure here. See, some jobs are success. Some jobs are successful jobs here. There are the some jobs are there. Those are the successful jobs are there. And failure jobs are there. Success jobs are there. Failure jobs are there here, right? So which means jobs are creating and it's executing here. So in SM36, we can create it. SM36, we can create it here. If we go to the SM36, we can execute the jobs. We can create the jobs here, right? In SM36 here. So what is the job name here? Suppose example, again, I will give the job name called the, so monthly daily report job to the my manager or customer. So the developer, so job step name means there are the three types of job steps are there, right? There are the three types of job steps are there here, either above program or external program. So one more job I'm creating here. One more job I'm creating here, right? There are the three types of job steps are there here. This is the main thing for, so job here. Job means the set of programs or reports you are executing in automatic way, which means without any manual intervention, system itself, it will run as per your program name or report name, whatever you are giving. So system itself, it will run that particular program automatically as per the timelines, automatically that will be executed here. So for that creation of the jobs, we have to do it in the SM36 here. We have to do it here in the SM36 job creation. We have to do it in the SM36. Then SM37, we need to, so monitor the jobs. We need to kill the jobs. We need to check the status. So only creation is possible from SM36. Remaining all activities, we can do it in the SM37 transaction code here, right? So here, the name of the program, suppose like give any name here. Give any name, fine. Okay, just check the save button, right? So any program name, you can choose it, that will come here, right? So then program name you have given. Now I want to give the start condition. Start condition here. So start condition is immediately I want to run it, but daily, every day I want to, same time I want to run the job here. Means every day, immediately, daily, every day, immediate, as per this timeline, my job wants to run it here. Like that, you have scheduled a daily report job. You have scheduled here. So what this job will do, this job every day it will be executed. Every day it will be executed here. Then the job will be send the report to the your manager. Saying like that, in that program name, you will define the all those things. So as per the instructions, As soon as the job is executed successfully, it will send the report to the your management. It will send the report to the your management here, right? It will send the report to the your manager here. So that's what it will happen here, right? Now today at 5:55 it's executed. Then tomorrow also it will be executed 5:50. Day after tomorrow also, every day daily only one time setup is required here, right? Every day it will be executed here. See, job status of the job is finished status. So sometimes it will be cancelled due to some program errors or some other errors. It will be cancelled status here, right? So then active, which means the currently the job is active status here. Currently the job is active status here. Active means job is active status, currently running status here, right? So ready means waiting for the time. Ready means ready for execution. It's ready for the timelines here, right? Ready for the timelines. See here, daily how many jobs are running in the system here. So our guys are practicing. So that's why you can see a lot of jobs are there here. Lot of jobs are there in the system here. A lot of jobs are there in the system which are executing in the systems, right? That is the job execution of the job. So can be done using SM36 and SM37. So it will do the automatic way. It will do the automatic way. You no need to do the manual intervention, manual execute the programs. So there is a requirement every month and you need to execute the payroll report. Then that report will execute it, will send the salaries to the all the employees. Like that, you have done the instructions in the program, right? Developer done it here. So then you need to run that one. You need to run it every month. So 1 month you are not there. There is some power fluctuation or something, you are not there. Then what will happen? Salaries will get delayed, right? Because of you, everyone is suffering now. So because that is the reason to avoid this matter of manual things here. So we have the jobs. We have the job is there here. We have the job background job here. So it's a non-interactive process here. Job is like a non-interactive process that runs as per the interval schedule that will runs it here. So without any disturbance to the dialogue. If you run it in the dialogue, if you want to run it, that is in the dialogue mode. If you run it in dialogue mode, system will give the performance issues here. Why? Because the programs are reports, so long running things we have to run it in the background mode, not in the dialogue mode with the dialogue work process. If you run it in the dialogue mode, dialogue work process will run it here. So you need to run it in the background mode so that the background work process will execute without any impact in the system. It will run it in the background mode here. Sir, what are the advantages? It reduces the manual efforts. It will automate the tasks. Main thing is the automation of the tasks here. It will automate it without any manual intervention. It will execute it. Without any manual intervention, it will execute it here. And also no user interaction. It will reduce the user interaction. It will run seamlessly in the background. Any input, anything, automatically it will execute. It will send the report to the your manager. Whatever you want, it will be run it here, right? Once you define the job here, so user don't need to worry about that one. Why? Because automatically system will execute here, right? So that is the reason. So we have need to create the job in SM36, right? The main thing is the automation kind of things here, right? Nowadays who are doing the manual things, all those things is they are getting the automated, right? So that is the reason in the SAP we have the one concept is called the job concept, job job. So here we need to create the job in SM36, then provide the username. So the create the job, then the job will automatically will run in the background. Automatically will run in the background here. It will run it. Sir, I want to wrongly I have given. Suppose like if you see this job, so this job is running hourly, right? Every hourly this job is running. See here, every hourly 2:31, 3:31, 4:31, 5:31, 6:10. Every hourly this job is running. Is there anyone executing? No. Who is executing? Right? Automatically system is executing here. Then who is helping to run the job in the system? So if you go to the job details here, here, if you go to the job details here, right? In the job details, who is helping means your background work process, right? Which work process? Background work process are helping. You can see it here. What is the work process number? 14. Work process number 14 helped to finish this job. Work process number 14 helped to finish this hourly job here, right? So let's see what is the work process number 14 here. If you go to the SM50, here you can find out the work process number 14. You can see it here. You can see 14. 14 means this is the one. So this work process helped to run the job in the back end. In the back end, this work process is helped here, right? That is the reason the job got executed automatically. Job got executed automatically here, right? Only background work process will help to run the jobs automatically. So only background work process will help here, right? So that is the reason. Otherwise, daily user has to log in. Then he has to open the SA38 or SA38. Then he execute the report. Daily he has to execute manual things here. Sometimes the user timeline got delayed or something is happened. He cannot run and he cannot execute any programs or anything. He cannot execute it. Right? So that will be a issue. In that case, that is the reason to avoid this kind of things here. So SAP introduced the one concept is called the background jobs concept. So without one-time setup, without any user intervention, automatically the step of the job step will be executed. So you can also execute like a not only above program. If you know about the remaining options like remaining options like so job steps or remaining options, if you know, you can also execute those things here. You can also execute those things here. Job step. So if you know, like give the test job, then go to the job step. Here, not only above program, you can also execute the external command. You can also execute the external program. Whatever you require, you can execute it. Right? It's required the some syntax, some scripting knowledge is required OS level. Right? So name of the job, name what you want to execute it here. So in the external commands means outside of the SAP commands, which means OS level commands. Then OS level programs. If you know some scripts and everything, those scripts we can set it out daily from SAP level. You can execute it, that script instead of manually executing. You can also execute from the SAP level periodically. You can execute it. So without any user intervention, that script will run automatically periodically. So that will run without any user inputs that will be executed here, right? So we have the SAP level, we have the some kind of external commands are there. These are the OS level commands here. These are the some OS level commands here. You can see these commands are there here, right? So here backup history, run. So there are the some voice level commands are there here. You can see there are the some commands are there here, right? So you can select it. You can select the anything here. You can select, suppose let's see here one of the command. Let's try to create.
Sir, in order to kill that job, we need to go to the same transaction code and remove the entry, sir. Is there any specific T code to delete the job?
SM37. SM36 is only for the creation. So
Oh,
SM36 is only for the creation. So then SM37 is for the kill the job, change the job, delete the job, whatever you want to do. So except creation, remaining all the possibilities are there in the SM37. So only creation, job creation we can do in SM36. After job creation, if we want to cancel the running job, we want to delete the running job, we want to check the logs, we want to do something, SM37 is the transaction code here, right? SM37 is the transaction code here. Using that one, we can so we can check more here, right? Suppose external command I am typing here, right? So I know this will be failed. Why? Because there is syntax is required. Just want to fail this one, right? So daily immediately I'm executing, selected the immediately. Then so periodic values, click on the save button here. Then job is job immediately will be released. Job immediately that will be released here. So let's see. So job is released status here. Now you can go to the SM37. So what is the job name? Something test we created. Let's execute here. Then there is a the test name. The job is running here. Currently, this is active status here. Right? Previous job is finished. Now it is active status here. Means currently job is running and now job got cancelled status. Job got cancelled status. To check the logs here, if you can go to the job log here, then what is that? So you have given the some backup history you want to know, but you have not given the some arguments and everything. So that's why the program is unclear. Job got cancelled. It started with the 76607, then 23 milliseconds. So 7 seconds it got cancelled here, right? Which means the program is unclear here. The program is unclear to the SAP to execute it here. That's why this got failure. This got failure here. To remove this one, we can delete it. To stop the job, you can kill it. Or suppose like if you want to change something, you can change it. If you want to repeat the if you want to run the job again, if you want to repeat the scheduling again, just select it. Then you can run the job again. Again, you can copy the job to the so you can run it. Means you can repeat the scheduling. One more time, you can execute it here. So that we can do it in the SM37. SM37, we have the options. Again, you want to run the job, you can run it, right? So that is possible here, right? We want to move the different applications. If you want to delete, if you want to release it to the scheduled status, if we want to copy the job, we can copy it here. So you have some filter conditions are there. Here we can check it out here. So if you want to delete, cancel, release, whatever you want to do, all the administration things we can do it in the SM37. Only creation SM37 6, then remaining all activities admin related, we can do it in the SM37.
So one question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, suppose a job is in active state and if I delete it, it will get deleted from the entire system or only from SM37?
If job you are deleting here means the data you are getting deleted from the database level. Database level you are deleting here means entire system level it is getting deleted.
So we should not delete jobs or
We should not delete the job. So if you finished one, we can delete it. Why? Because finished one, cancelled one, so nothing, there is no useful, right? So finished one, cancelled. So see here, delete job from the database level, it is deleting. Database table level, it's deleting. So which means this job does not exist in the system after deletion.
suppose if there was any manually created job something, so that will completely deleted.
That's what these are the jobs are manually created by us only, right? So this will be deleted. So if you select it, if you click on the delete the selected jobs. Yeah, that will be deleted. So again, if you want to retrieve, you cannot retrieve. So unfortunately, I have deleted. I want to retrieve. Then how can I retrieve? And so again, go back and if you search it out, it will not come again. Why? Because it got deleted. It got deleted. Keep on searching here. I can execute. Nothing. No jobs are found. The jobs which you executed that got deleted today. It deleted from the system. Okay, cancelled jobs. That cancelled jobs, that is fine. But what about if the jobs are released status that are going to execute it, right? These all are that released that are going to execute it. What happens if you delete these jobs? These jobs never execute. So whatever these jobs output, the outputs will not come. So that's the reason that will happen. So cancelled finished jobs, that is fine. Why? Because only the log record. But these all are the released. Released means it's going to be executed. It's going to be run as per the timeline. You are deleting now. What will happen? You are deleting now means so system will not process this transaction. See here, you are going to delete these transactions now. All got deleted now, right? So that will happen here. So means
So
that
can we reschedule the same job, sir? Let us say there is some job name RSBSC reorg. I deleted it. Can we reschedule it, or that entire
yeah.
program will get deleted?
No, foreground won't delete. The scheduling will be deleted. The scheduling
Okay.
will be deleted. The foreground it won't delete. Whatever the entry is there in SM37, the job name, whatever the schedules are there, those things will be deleted. The foreground will never delete from the system.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What in terms of like memory, sir? Like we have learned about dialogue, right, sir? Yeah, the memory allocation will be same for both, for background as well as for the dialogue.
Different. Dialogue and background, the memory allocation is different. Reverse order. So it will directly use the heap memory. The dialog word process will use the extended memory. Then it will come to the heap. So then yeah, background work process first it will use it will use the heap. Then it will come to the extended memory here. So finally it will use the heap memory only. The allocation is different for the dialog and the background work process. So only scheduling the background job, we have to do it in the SM37. So they are the three types of job steps are there. The questions will come like how many types of job steps are there in SAP? Three types. Above foreground, external command, external foreground. Who will provide the requirement to you? So our developers are functional team, job owner, they will provide you. Which program you have to execute it. Okay, at what time you need to run the job. Timelines also will be provided by them with daily. So they will give you like I want to execute the job daily at starting with the 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I want to execute it. Then you need to set the timelines here, right? You need to set the timeline. They will strictly tell like I don't want to start my job after 6 p.m. Then don't start after the 6 p.m. Don't start after the again 9 o'clock. Then sound like that they will tell you the conditions. You need to tell I don't want to execute my job in the Saturday Sundays. Then you need to go to the restrictions. Then you need to select the restrictions, right? Restrictions. So I don't want to execute the. So they will tell you like restrictions like they don't want to execute the job Saturday Sundays and public holidays. Then they will give you the restrictions. So they want to execute every day. So 9 to 6. Not after that, not before that, it should not start. So Saturday, Sundays. So something like that, they will tell you, right? So that restrictions they will tell you, they will give you the condition. So we need to understand the requirement. So then we have to schedule a background job in SM36. So where can you monitor or after some days, the user requested you to change the scheduling to the 9 to 6. It's a 10 to 6. Can you schedule it? Yes, it's possible. So just to go to the SM37, click on the change the job mode. So SM37, you can just go to the SM37 here, SM37, right? So which job they want to change it here. Suppose like, so this job is active. Suppose like they want to change this job from, so this job change. So this job is running hourly. They don't want to run hourly. So they want to run. So periodic value is like a weekly, right? Then weekly job I scheduled it here. Means it's only run weekly. So today it will run. Then another week it will run it here. So today it will run. Then another week. Another week means so Tuesday, 12th, right? 12th.
Bro,
Then 19th
I
it will
have one
run
doubt.
again. Yes.
Like, yeah, if you want to delete the, status, like, for this also we have to internet to the manager, or,
Deletion. Normally, instead of the cleanup will be done by the SAP standard jobs. Standard jobs will do this cleanup of the cancelled jobs or completed jobs, whatever the cancelled. Why? Because cancelled jobs no use, right? If the 1 month of data is there, there is no use. So then we can delete it. Instead of you deleting, SAP provided the standard jobs. There is a standard background jobs are there. Automatically, internally system will, it will done. It will clean up the older than 7 days data, older than 10 days data. It will delete it here. Suppose if you want to cancel the active job, right? Then we can cancel it, but you need to take the approval from your manager. So because we are not sure the impact of the canceling the job, right? So then if you cancel it here, the job will get cancelled. So we are not sure. Maybe this job is like a pricing condition. This job is like updating the data into the some of the banking sites, some of the shares related data. So we are not sure, right? So that is the reason there is an impact if you cancel the job. So that's why. So we need to clearly check that one, which job we have to, whether it is whether we can just there is a stop action here. Just we can terminate the job here. That's possible. That's we can do it here, right? So that one we can do it, right? So that is the job. Job will execute like this here, right? You can see here.
Sir, how to troubleshoot long running jobs?
If the job is running from long time, we need to check why it is running from long time. So it's a job. Sometimes what happens, see here, even though this job is running from something like 500, 503 seconds. 503 seconds it is running here, means last 8 minutes or 9 minutes onwards this job is running from time. So it's fine. If more than 1 hour also it's same thing, then something is doing in the job. So which means we need to check the what is this job is doing, right? We need to check the job log. So nothing is updating here, right? Then go to the job details. Job details you can go. So what is the work process here? Work process number 9. So go to the SM50. SM50, what is the work process number 9? This is the work process number 9. Check the work process trace log file, trace file. What's happening here? Are there any error? Then check the last lines here. Are there any error? Nothing. So just refresh whether still updating this one. It's updating. Okay, job is running. It's doing something in the database level. So is there any issues with the database level? Well, because it should update the database tables, all those things here. So is there any issues? Is there any connection broken? Is there any error messages in the job? So all those things here, it will be there. So we have cancelled the job. It's got the soft cancel. In SM37, we have cancelled. It's a soft cancel we have done. So it got updated. So we can check the log files here. Based upon checking the log files, we will come to know this job is a failing or running. It will tell you. Yes, see, we have the 3 background job out of 3, 0 are free, which means all are occupied with the background. It's reading the table. It's reading from the database tables here, which means something right, something is happening. If nothing is showing means, the job is not doing anything. So, which means we can cancel the job here. Sometimes what will happen, job will go to hung status, means it will not do anything, just in the display screen it will show like a active status here, even though we cancelled multiple times. So then in this case something is happened in the job, so we can cancel it, we can stop it, we can delete it, whatever we want we can do that one.
Sir, how many background jobs a system can handle? It all depends on.
There is no condition like it has only on the 100 and 200. That is depends. So it's not more than one application server. If 3 application servers are there, it will handle it. There is no condition like this many. So it depends upon your work process. How many background work process are there? This many things will be handled here based upon the work process only here. So
Sir,
background work process are responsible to run the jobs in background way without any manual intervention.
So here it says 3. There are 3 3 background work process.
Yeah, there are the 3 background work process which are handling the current system load, which means which is very less, but it is handling the load. There are the 3 jobs are active, I think, in the system. Only check the active jobs. So there are the 3 jobs are active. So these jobs we can cancel it. So it's not required. Select it and cancel it here. So it's cancel. It will take some time to go back. So there are the 3 worker jobs. So automatically it's coming. See, one job is cancelled. So this job Every 10 minutes they have kept it here, this job name. So why this every 10 minutes is running? System is, that's why system is getting overloading all those things because of, so many jobs are running in the system, it is overloading. See,
Sir, during the runtime, jobs get cancelled. No. At that moment, do we need to take any action on the cancelled jobs?
we need to check the logs, we need to fix the issue. Is the program error, we need to inform to the job owner. What is that? We have to check it out. So every job, there is no specific action item. So we need to check the log each and every time. We need to check the logs, that why it is cancelled. Here there is a log. Maybe you need to check that log. Is there any program error? Then you need to inform to the respective job owner. This job is failing due to the some program error, some syntax error. Please take care. Then they will fix the issues.
Ravi sir, is it possible to take download all job names and is it possible to start the all jobs
Everything
at a
possible.
time?
If it's possible.
How we can take it report?
If you want the table level, we can check it out. Or if we go to the SM37, we go to the SM37, then filter it out the all the jobs. So this will take like what are the jobs are active, all the jobs we can select it. Then there is a system list save. We can save it as a local file. We can do that one. Otherwise, every job, each and everything will save into the database level table. So these jobs related tables are SE16. If you go to the tables, if you want to view the table data, I have not explained this one. The newcomers who don't know this one, please ignore it. There is special things here. You can go TBTCT. There is a transaction code job related for a TBTC. Yes. So here in this table, we have all the data is available. So you can download the data, whoever you want to. So you can provide the data to that respective person.
Okay, at the same time we can run all jobs during refresh or something. No, so sometimes we need to start all jobs at a time. Ravi sir, is it possible?
We can resume the all the jobs in SA38 using the BTC trans one. We can resume it. Okay. We
Okay,
can
okay,
resume. So resume means we can pass all the jobs here. There is a report BTC TRNS1. Okay. It will resume the all the jobs were suspended during the upgrade. So that we will do means all the jobs will not run now in the system. It will be if you it will be scheduled status, suspended. All the jobs are suspended status now. So now once your work is completed, now I want to run all the jobs at a time as per the schedule. Then execute the BTC TRNS2 so that all the jobs at a time will start it. But timelines, as per the timelines are very important. It will run as per the timelines. It will run
okay.
as per the timelines, it will run it. So now it is released. So based upon the times, suppose this job is running the one time, this job is running one time, this job is on time means as per the timeline, the jobs will be executed.
So please explain the other start condition.
Please,
Explain the other start condition.
above,
Start condition.
please assign the above start conditions. Okay.
Other start conditions. Other than that immediate date time. After the job. After the
These
event.
are the, okay,
How
after
to
job, after event, after job means currently one job is running. I want to run my job after that job is completed. Then you can put what is the dependency job, you can keep it. So there is an event in the systems. Events will happen. So suppose in the system, suppose as soon as system is started, system is stopped, or system is started. As soon as system is started, you want to run your job, then you can schedule that job. So operational modes, every day operational modes will happen, nighttime, daytime. You want to run only nighttime only during the operational mode switch only. So you can schedule it. So there are the multiple ways. If you want to run the job, you can run it immediately. If you want to give us one specific specific time, you can give the specific time. So after the job, you want to run the job after there is currently one job is running. You want to run that job after that job is completed. Why? Because there is a dependency, right? Then you can give that job name. Then your job will be executed after that job is finished, right? Then after event means actions in the system. There are some events done automatically in the system. So we want to run that particular job after that event completes or event run. So we can trigger it. Multiple ways we can schedule the job. Okay. That is we can do it in the SM36 only, everything. Okay. So you can just create with your job name. You can create it with your name.